This is a sponsored video. I was provided this product in exchange for a video explaining how this works, and I will walk you through exactly what to do, how you can control flies from even beginning to develop on your property, and how it's absolutely safe and effective with no harmful chemicals, no sprays or poisons. Let's find out more about this, shall we? With kids and all these animals around, there's definitely ample opportunity for flies to abound. What? 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 Really? What are you saying to me? It's summer. I love summer so much. But that also means fly season. It also means cute baby goats climbing all over and biting you and chewing you and just getting into all kinds of trouble. Doesn't it? It just means that, doesn't it? Yes, it does. There's nothing better than when the snow leaves, the cold goes away, and the warm weather is finally here. New life just takes over. There's new birds hatching, and the trees are finally green, and there's flowering trees, and oh, it's a goat going by. Thank you, Faith. Excuse you. Oh, Faith. So as I was saying, it also means rain, usually. And it means that there is sometimes that accumulation of manure and that maybe hasn't gotten picked up yet. It just means that the warmer weather comes and all those flies start to hatch. What do you do about the flies that start to show up and take over and actually make it unpleasant to be around your animals and to be outside enjoying the beautiful weather? There are so many chemicals out there that there's always an option to use chemicals, right? But what if I told you that there was an option that wasn't pesticides, that wasn't chemicals of any kind, that it was safe and free from any harm whatsoever to the land and to your animals and to yourself? Would you be interested in something like that? There really is an option out there that is free from all chemicals, poisons, sprays of all kinds, and will give you a safe and effective way to not only keep the flies off of your goats and your animals and around your property, but it will eliminate them completely. Cover it back up and the ducks don't help wrangle themselves. There's actually something called a parasitic wasp that you can release around your property, around the hot spots on your property where there's a lot of wetness, a lot of manure, a lot of just animal activity and poop, and you can release them in those areas and they will hatch and get to work. Because remember, one dead fly at the beginning of the seasons means thousands and thousands fewer at the end of the season. How does this work though? Well, remember, all animals, all insects, all birds need nutrients to survive. And the same thing is true for a fly parasite. For a fly parasite, the only nutrition that they need comes from a fly larva. So if you have flies, you most likely have fly larvae, and therefore you have food for fly parasites. So when you're putting out this product, you're actually putting out a parasite that will go out and actively seek fly larvae, sting them, lay their eggs inside the larva, therefore killing that potential fly. And you're actually eliminating the flies, because then when those eggs hatch, there's more female fly parasites to go out and do the same thing. They will find more fly larvae, sting them, lay their eggs in them, and the whole cycle repeats itself. It's a beautiful and wonderful way that you can safely and effectively get rid of flies on your property. Let's not just spray our animals to keep the flies off of them. Let's actually get rid of the flies completely. So to receive the very best benefits from this product, there are several things that you should keep in mind. First of all, it is always best to keep that manure, that wet and heavy soggy hay that, you know, goats leave laying around. It's best to keep all of that picked up as much as possible and away from where your animals are. But then the cool thing is that every week throughout the summer, you will add these fly parasites to your property, and they will get to work. And when you're ordering, the best thing to do is to count your animals that you have and get enough of these parasites to be able to have the full effect. There are also speaking of flies, there are also fly traps that you can get that you can put out around your property as well. That will aid you in getting rid of the adult flies that are already hatched and out there. And then when you are putting out these fly parasites, it's best to put them all around your property so that you can really get them established in your area. And so that they're having the most effect with all of your animals, all of your area, and really getting colonized and set up for the most success. You know what I love about this company is that they actually tell you that if you have a breakout of flies for whatever reason, whether it be excessive heat or excessive rain or whatever it may be that brings up a new load of flies, you can contact them and they will send you out another package to get those flies under control. Their aim and their whole goal is to help you have a great summer, your animals have a great summer, without being affected negatively by these flies. So to start with this program, you will receive back-to-back weekly shipments that will really help you get started really well with this. And then after that, you will get bi-weekly shipments so that you can maintain control of these flies throughout the entire summer. And then after 4 to 6 weeks, you will be given another shipment that will, usually around that time, there's a surge of adult flies that pop up, and that will really get you control again of that population of flies. And then in July, you will get another free shipment. So you will actually get 3 weeks of shipments, because when it's hot, those flies love it. They reproduce so much, and so you will actually be given 3 shipments to get that under control so it doesn't get out of control. And it is so cool that these fly parasites will not harm or bother your goats or any of your animals at all. And not only will they not bother your animals, they will actually help your animals by keeping those pesky flies off of them all summer long. How funny. So what do you think? You ready to get started with this? I hope so. It's a pretty cool program. You can find the link below in the description. What are we doing? See? What are we going to do with it? What are we going to do with the face? We truly can say that the goat ate our homework. You stink.
No, you stinker. Don't eat my homework. Don't eat my papers. No.